Hi guys, how you doing? I have just realised, well, I'm sat here colouring this morning and realised that I hadn't done a haul video for November. So I'm going to do that now. So this will be November and so the first couple of weeks of December. I did think about whether to do it all as a great big haul after Christmas, but no, I decided not to do that. So we're going to go into this. So I'm going to start with some supplies, first of all, that I've grabbed this last, say, 6 weeks. And then we'll look at all the books that I've got. So let's start with the Languo calligraphy gel pens. And these are the 1mm nibs. So I did pick up this set. So this is sort of like the greens, yellows and blues, as you can already see. They're really lovely. I really like the tip on these. Let's see if I can grab a piece of paper and I will show you. Let's fold that over. So I did grab those and that, but I also got them in the blacks and the whites, which the box is broken on, hence why they're upside down. These are lovely. They really are lovely. Really enjoying these. So this is the black one. I'll show you what a lovely line it is, and very smooth as well. Like the blacks, the whites are the same. Obviously I won't show you that on this paper. And then we have this set, so let's just take those all out of there. So we've got this lovely sort of turquoisey tealy blue, really lovely colour. And as I say, they're very smooth. So you can colour with them. And they're great for outline as well. And this yellow. Beautiful colours. Pop those down there. And then this lovely sort of lime greeny colour. And then I'm guessing it's sort of like a more of a mustardy colour, slightly darker than the other one. Come in very handy. And a blue, a darker blue, more like a navy blue. And then a dark green. Oh. So that's those. So that was the Languo calligraphy gel pens, and these have got the 1mm nib. I'll pop those back in there out the way. This month has flown past. I honestly forgot to do this haul video. I'm guessing we're all very busy at the moment. And yeah, time flies, doesn't it, when you're having fun. So that was those. Then I picked up these shimmer gel crayons, and these are by Peter Pauper Press. I have their other gel crayons and I absolutely love them, and then I saw these ones on Amazon, so I thought, why not? So there's 12 colours in here, and as it suggests, they do shimmer. So we'll just open those up and I will give you a quick go through of the colours. There are no names on these, but they're lovely and chunky, and like anything like gel pens, they do twist like a lipstick. So let's start with this one. So this is the sort of cerise pink, I guess. And we have this paler pink, and they're beautiful. You see, they're very, very smooth and very shimmery, and if I can, you can rub them in together, sort of. Beautiful, beautiful colours. And I have started a picture using these, so I'll show you that. It's in with my new books for this month. That's more like a bronzy colour. And we have this one, more like a rose gold. And a yellow. Then we go into the greens. It's more like a mint green. And we have a slightly darker green. They're a little bit crummy, but you know, if you're going to blend them out, use that finger, we'll use this finger, it will get rid of them. So I'm just going to blend those two together, or those three together. Like that. Then we go into the blues. So we've got a nice sort of sky blue. Then a darker blue. Dark purple. And then a lighter sort of lilac colour. And a silver. Well, greyish kind of silver, I think. There we go. So that's those. And these are really lovely and they're very reasonably priced. I'm sure I paid possibly around £10 for those. Absolutely lovely. So just see, so yeah, creamy texture that blends easily, and you can use them wet with a paintbrush as well, so they are water soluble. Really lovely crayons. So that's those. Then I got the Shuttle Art gel crayons. This is a pack of 24, but I've just stuck them in this box for now. And I've been using these as well. Gorgeous colours again. Lovely set of colours. And these are also extremely smooth. I'll show you a couple. Really smooth and creamy. Pop the red on there or the dark orange. So you can layer over the top. I'll keep them separate. Which is my clean finger really. And you can also sort of blend those together as well like that. I won't go through all the colours on this one, but that's the Shuttle Art washable gel crayons. So I got those as well. It's a month for gel crayons. Not that I haven't got enough already, but there you go. And then the last thing that I got this month was the ink tents, and I am so pleased with these. It's only the 24 set, but I figured, you know what, that's enough because they're not cheap. I have used these again already over the last month and I absolutely love them. I think they're gorgeous. They take a little bit of getting used to working with, in my opinion, so but not much. The colour and the intensity of the colour is just stunning. And I think in my last flip through for last month, I'd done a page in, what did I do it in? Walden Nature. And I just used the ink tents page pencils, and I was so pleased with the outcome. So yeah, so that's those. So that's my last supply for this month. Now we're going to get on to the books. And the reason what kind of kick-started me into doing this video this month that I'd totally forgotten to do is because I was colouring one of these. So this is the Petite Poupée bookmarks, the Disney ones. So if I just give you a quick flick, I'll see if I can do it upright. It's lovely. I really would like the book, I think, but I can't find it on Amazon UK at the moment. I don't want the colour by numbers. I want the, you know, just the colouring book. So I'm going to have to keep my eye open for that. But what I did was I started colouring this one. So it's obviously not finished. But for the background, I used the Shuttle Art gel crayons. But I also used some of those shimmer crayons over the top. I don't know if it shows the shimmer too much on the background. Anyway, so yeah, so I was doing the white and the snowflakes, and I realised, yeah, gosh, I haven't shown you all what I've got last month. Well, there we go. So this one needs to be finished. Once it's finished, I'm gonna, because I did get a bit messy on the back, I think I'm just gonna back it with some card and then I will laminate it. and use it. So that's that. So that's my first one for this month. Then I grabbed myself a second copy of Small Victories. My first copy, I actually disc bound. Yeah, which I really wanted to do at the time. And then over the last sort of year, I have regretted disc binding it. So I'll grab myself a second copy. So really like this. And I have done a couple of pages in here already. This one, I can't remember if I showed this one or it's this month's colouring actually. But that was using the rainbow pencil. I just did everything using one pencil. So that's that. So that's my second copy of Small Victories. Then I've got my second book by Annie Reese. And this one is I can't say it. I want to say Dream Imagination, but I know it's not that. But I can't get around the words. Anyway, so this is my second book by her. So I have the first one, Blossomia. And then I thought, you know what, I really would like to get her second book because I love the way she illustrates things. So we picked this book up. Again, some beautiful illustrations in here. Lovely mermaids. Well, that's that one. So we grabbed that book. This one. Oh yeah, I know. I thought I'd already show you. I have shown you because I coloured a couple of pictures in here for last month's flip through. This is one I have started. This one's not finished, but I just want to show you. This is using those shimmer gel crayons just on the dragon. So I do need to finish it and add in a background, I think, possibly. But yeah, so I picked this one up. Yeah, that was one that I'd finished from WH Smith's here in the UK. And I think at the time there was 20% off, 20% off. And it only cost me like £4.50 or something like that. So very, very pleased with that. And you get 40 dragons to colour in here. And it's by Colour in Heaven. And it's just one of their pocket editions. So yeah, pick the lovely cute dragons up. Well, that was another one I finished. Well, that's that one. And then I got Capybara Cuties, because this one I was very influenced. I've seen a lot of colourists obviously colouring in this book on YouTube and on Instagram, and I thought, yeah, do you know what, that is just too cute not to have. Published by Scholastic, and I have coloured a couple in here already, but I'll show these more in my flip through at the end of the month. But it is what it is. They are very cute capybaras, and I'm yeah, really pleased with that one. So that's that one. Then I picked up, I grabbed this one off of Amazon, the Bramley Hedge Festive Colouring Book by Jill Barklam. I haven't coloured in this one yet. I'm hoping I'll get coloured in maybe this month a little bit, but I'm not sure whether I'm going to get round to it. Yeah, I've bookmarked that page. I'll probably get round to this one because it's not so detailed as the other pages. So fingers crossed we'll get that one coloured. But it's such a beautiful little book. And the paper is a lovely sort of thick paper. So I think the watercolour mediums or water mediums will work well on here as well. Probably going to use Inktense. We will see. Well, that was that one, Bramley Hedge. Serendipity I got during the month of November. This was on Amazon and it was reduced to, at the time, £7. Bargain price. So I picked this one up. Again, already coloured in it for last month. can't beat R.J. Hampson for his illustrations. So definitely did that one. Did this one for, what was it? November Mad Tea Party or something. So that was a buddy colour. There was 4 of us. This one, that's actually for this month. That's a buddy colour with Heidi. So we grabbed that one. Then I got another bargain on Amazon. So this is Enchanted Forest by Joanna Basford. I saw it as a, what do you call it, a used or whatever, pre-loved book. £3. All they wanted was £3. I didn't know if it had been coloured in or not or anything like that. And as it happens, it wasn't. There was absolutely nothing coloured in here. The only thing that was slightly wrong with it was maybe a bit of scuffing on the cover. But that is it. Yeah, again, I've coloured in it. I showed you those pages during my November flip through at the end of the month. There they are. Again, these were just done using one pencil, the rainbow pencil. But obviously I talk about that in the preview, in the flip through. So you can always go back and watch that flip through, and I will talk about just using that one rainbow pencil. I quite like this, and for £3 you can't not, can you? So that was Enchanted Forest by Joanna Basford. Then we got another R.J. Hampson. So we got his new book, his Winter Wonder colouring book, and love, love, love it. I won't do a full flip through on any of these because there are plenty on other people's or colourist channels. Unless you want a full flip through, then, you know, sort of just add me in a comment down below and I will do that. This is the one I've got bookmarked for this month, Hurry Up Santa. So this one needs to be coloured in the next couple of weeks. And this one I've already done this month. It was the gingerbread. So again, that will come in the end of the month, flip through. Well, that's that one. And then I did pick up 2 new Mythographic books, which I am loving. When I got my first one, I'm still, and I'll say this all the time, they still daunt me. I still get daunted by them. But once I start colouring, I lose myself in them. So this is my second one. So this is Fairy Wonderland. And oh my gosh, so I did do this one. I showed this in my last month flip through. And I have coloured one for this month, which I will go again and show at the end of the month. But they're gorgeous, and I'm really loving all the pages. I just think they're lovely. So yeah, I think I might be a little bit obsessed with Mythographic books now. So that was the first one I bought this month, and that was illustrated by Fabiana Atanasio. And I think I've actually got more coming for Christmas, hopefully. Anyway, so but I did buy myself the new Wolf Moon Mythographic book because wolves are my favourite animal. I do have tattoos of wolves on me as well. And as soon as I saw the title, I didn't even wait for a flip through or watch a flip through until the last minute really, but it was already on order. So. But, I love it, as I do with all the Mythographic books that I have chosen. There are a few pages that kind of confused me a little bit, but I don't know how to explain how they confused me. Maybe I'm just being a little bit picky, but overall, I mean, these are beautiful. I love that. The fairies in the jar with their sunflowers. It is a gorgeous book. Obviously, there are lots of wolves in here. I think there's just a few pictures that I probably won't find them now as I'm flicking through. That just confused me slightly, but maybe that was my first. So the more I look through it, the more I love it. So it's really not a problem. And obviously it's full of wolves. So yeah, not quite my thing, this one, but I'm not sure that that one might get coloured. Did I say that right? Might not get coloured. Anyway, whatever. Doesn't really matter, does it? So yeah, so that was my second mythographic book this month. And as I said, yes, I've got more coming for Christmas. Now, a couple more left. One is a colouring book, one isn't. This one is by a lady who goes under the name of Essex Artist. It's Furry Friends and Their Friends colouring book, celebrating holidays and special occasions. I saw this on, where did I see this? Oh, on Instagram. So I follow her on Instagram. Her name is Bernie Cleary, and she had a just a small flip through. Not, you didn't see every single page, but as soon as I saw it, I thought, what a lovely idea. And you'll see as we go through the book, I just really like the concept of this book. So I am going to flip through every page of this one for you because, yeah, why not? So we have This Book Belongs To page, and obviously your copyright over here. And the idea of this book is that, yeah, it's just celebrating monthly, yearly occasions. So we're going to start with Happy New Year. We start with the new year. They're nice, simple, bold illustrations. So this will be a great palette cleanser. You can keep it as simple as you want, or you can add in your own details. There's a lot of space in some of the pictures to do that. And like I said, I really enjoyed the concept. So we'll go through quickly. So we've got Happy New Year. Burns Night. He's just adorable. Edinburgh Castle up here. Valentine's Day. Let's see if I can pull that up a little bit. There we go. Valentine's Day. And this is what I like. I like this space because you can add in. So if you wanted to do like a full moon shining through and, you know, sort of the moonlight shining down on this elephant couple and some stars, or maybe you could do a nice little galaxy in the background. You leave it up to your imagination. So that's Valentine's Day. Then we have St. David's Day, which is Welsh, yes. Then we have Pancake Day. World Book Day. And I like this too. The guys dressed up like Dorothy and the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz. And we have Mother's Day. Like I said, lots of scope for adding your own patterns and details if you want to. Then we have St. Patrick's Day for the Irish. April Fool's Day. Easter Sunday. Going on their little egg hunt. May the 4th. Obviously, Star Wars. Oh, missed one, sorry. We have a birthday page, so whenever your birthday is, it doesn't matter when you colour that, does it? So mine's in February, so I will definitely be colouring this one in February. Little Aquarius baby. So yeah, we'll get that one done in February. We have Summer Solstice, Stonehenge here in the background. Every time we drive past Stonehenge, if we go on a holiday down to Cornwall, I have to get the obligatory photograph from the car window of Stonehenge. And I have loads on my camera roll. And I don't actually need to do it, but it's something I do. So yeah, I love it. And then I post it on the WhatsApp group, my little family WhatsApp group. And I'm sure my kids get fed up with me because, yeah, Mum sent a photo of Stonehenge again. But hey ho, you don't have to look at it, do they? So that's that one. Then we have one for summertime. So I'm guessing maybe when British summertime starts. We also have Father's Day and his barbecue. We have Independence Day here for all our over the pond friends. Statue of Liberty here in the background. We have St Swithin's Day. I can't remember. I think they say if it rains on St Swithin's Day, it will rain for 40 days and 40 nights. I think that's right. Don't quote me on it though. We have that one. Then we have strawberry picking. Just another summer activity. This would make for a lovely, gorgeous sunset in the background in the evening when they'd finish picking their strawberries. School prom. When I was at school, which is donkeys years ago now, we never had school prom. Nothing like it. It was definitely an American thing. So, but it's obviously creeped in here over the years to the UK, and I'm sure a lot of other countries as well. I know my children had proms, but I certainly didn't. But whether or not I would have gone is another matter anyway. I probably wouldn't have done. School prom. School's out. That's it. Yay, school's closed for summer. I think everybody's happy apart from the parents. Summer camp. Looks like a bit of fun, doesn't it? Day out in London. We've got Buckingham Palace here in the background. And got his little selfie stick. Then we have a day out in Paris as well. Again with his selfie stick. Like I said, lots and lots of space to create your own skies and what have you. This would be a nice, I know I say evening sunset, that would be lovely for this one actually as well. Well, day out in Paris. Then we have gap year travelling. We've gone off to Egypt. Graduation day. And we have one for passing your driving test. Something I've never done. I've actually never taken one. I think I got to the point where I had so many lessons over the years and something happened and life just got in the way. Then I went through all the lessons again. In the end, I got to about 30 and I thought, I really can't be bothered to do this anymore. I should have done, because I now have days where I regret it. But it is what it is. So yeah, driving test. Fly past fun. So we get, you know, up in London, you know, for anything, any celebrations or royal celebrations, get a lot of fly past. You also get a lot of air shows. I remember, I think when it was the King's coronation, I think a couple of years ago, probably more than that now, I can't even remember. So the Red Arrows obviously did their bit over Buckingham Palace and their route back was over our house and I was so excited. So I watched it on the telly and I knew I had probably maybe 5-10 minutes-ish, roughly, before they would fly over. So I did that, watched them, went outside, sat in the garden and waited, and I videoed them as they flew over and I was like a child. I love anything military anyway, but I was out there with my video camera, my video on my phone, phoning them, going, oh my God, there they are. I was all excited and I come back and Stephen, I was like, you're coming out. Oh, did you see them? He went, oh my God, Karen. I said, I know, I can't help it. But anyway, yeah, fly past. We have christening day. We have wedding day. we have something else that we never used to have, which is the gender reveal, which is again very popular these days. And then exam results day. And back to school. That was going back to art college. And then we're coming into harvest season. So as you see, it goes through the year, and I think we can just colour anything that is particularly relevant at that time of year. So within a year, this book should be, fingers crossed, hopefully coloured. So harvest, autumn chores, pumpkin carving for Halloween, election day. I thought that was a bit of a weird one to throw in, but it's there. So we have election day. Maybe it's because we don't take it as seriously here. Well, no, that sounds really bad, doesn't it? I'll shut up because that sounds bad. Never mind. Election day. Guy Fawkes night. So bonfire night, fireworks night. Up there. And Remembrance Day. This one I love. This one is actually, when I saw this one, I hadn't seen this on the partial flip through on Instagram, and I do celebrate Remembrance Day. My dad was actually a guardsman, so when I saw this, I thought, oh my gosh, that is, my dad would wear a bear skin. He was a Grenadier Guard. We lost him 20 odd years ago now, but so very proud of him and his service to the country. So this one, yeah, I absolutely love this, and the fact that we have a guardsman in there really did make me smile, so very happy with that. So we have Remembrance Day, and we have Thanksgiving for all our again American Canadian friends, so that's in there. We also have Black Friday, 60% off. Now that's a bargain, isn't it? I'll definitely be going over to, what's this, Hobby Hall for that. So Black Friday. And we're coming to the winter. So we've got a snow day. We've got decorating the tree. These are ones that I need to colour this month because I want to start colouring it. So I'll probably do the winter one, the snow one, but I definitely want to do decorating the tree. Then we have Christmas Eve. So I want to get that one coloured. And we have Christmas Day. And we have Boxing Day. Obviously eating too much. And that is it. And that is the end of the book. So like I said, I really love the concept of this book. I like the illustrations. I think they leave scope for adding in some beautiful backgrounds, details if you want to. You don't have to. You could use stencils because there is a lot of free space on here. The only thing that I noticed within the pictures is obviously we have St. Patrick's Day, St. Andrew's Day and St. David's Day. There was no St. George's Day, which I found quite bizarre, I'm not going to lie. I assumed that St. George's Day should have been in there. And the other thing was, what was I going to say? Oh, so we had the pumpkin carving, which is fine for Halloween. I feel like it was just missing like a more Halloweeny page. So like with your furry friends dressed up in like Halloween costumes. But that's it. Apart from that, really love the book. And this is available on Amazon. Like I said, I think it's a lovely book to colour every month throughout the year, corresponding to what's happening within the month. So yeah, so that's everything. No, it's not. I lie. Yeah, that is everything. Oh gosh, Karen, everything on the colouring book side of things. So I did want to flip through that one. The other thing and the last thing I got is a new colouring book tracker. This is from Rachel, and she also goes as Crafting Mama Bear on YouTube and on Instagram. I will link her down below because she does have a complete flip through on her channel. Obviously, this is her design, this is her book. But what she did was she wanted to create a colouring book tracker for herself initially, just including what she wanted included in it. And I watched her flip through and I was actually really, really impressed with this. I normally do my own, I normally decorate my own, but like she said, sometimes, I don't know, life gets away with you. And then I also journal. So trying to decorate a planner and journal and decorate my journal and all my colouring, etc., was just getting a little bit too much for me. And I was getting a little bit inundated. So I saw this, I saw her flip through. Go take a look at her channel and have a look at her flip through if this interests you. It is very, very reasonably priced. I got this on Amazon. I think it was £7.99. Very impressed with the price and very impressed with the book. I will give you just a quick overview. So it starts with your belongs to page. And then some writing from Rachel here. And at the beginning of the book, we have year-long buddy colours. So you can pop in your buddy or your group name, the book that you're working on, and then it has all the months here. And you can cross them out every time you complete a month. So you've got a nice long page for that. I know Heidi and I are going to be colouring, doing buddy colours all year long. So that's a really good thing for us. There's, you know, we choose a book or we choose an illustrator, so I can pop that in here. We also have year-long hashtags. So last year, I know there was the Mythographic one throughout the year. Obviously, there are plenty of others. There's the Annie Day one by Amanda Colours. So there are those around about if you follow those or do any of those. Then you have your focus and project books. So you write your book and author here. And then the month you completed anything in your focus or project book. So for instance, I want to be doing this one every month. So I will pop any information on here. And then every month I will just cross off when I've coloured the corresponding pages amongst other books once I go through them. Monthly totals at a glance. So this, did I say it is undated? So you can pop your year in here, and then every month you can just add in your main totals. So you've got completed pages, buddy colours, prompts, challenges, books purchased, whips, and total books in collection. So you can fill those out. And then at the beginning of every month, we have 2 notes pages. We have a monthly overview. Again, you can write your own month in your year and use this however you want to use it. Date it as you wish. And then we have a box for hashtags and challenges. So whoever's hosting, the name of the hashtag, any prompts, completed page info. So the page that you complete for that hashtag or that challenge. You have a section down here for your buddy colours for the month. We have a books purchased section. And we have a supplies purchased section. And then it just goes into the completed pages for each month. So you pop in your date, the page, the book, mediums you've used, hashtag or buddy colour details. And then if you want to, if it becomes a whip or not, you can go yes or no. And you have, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 sections for completed pages. I've never I think that was right. Did I miss out a page? Hang on, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, yeah, 40. I've never made 40 pages, but I do generally tend to make about 25 most of the time. Sometimes it's less, but who knows? But I think that's a good amount of pages to have, because I know there are colorists out there who do colour a lot of pages, and there are colorists who don't. So it actually doesn't matter how many you colour, as long as you are enjoying your colouring. And then at the end of the month, you get your monthly totals. So you will have your completed pages, total books in collection, any completed books, whips, double page spreads, buddy colours, prompts and challenges, and books purchased. The only thing that this is missing for me is my YouTube stats and my Instagram stats. Now, it's not a big deal because I can draw in a couple of boxes here and add it in over here, so that's completely fine. Or what I could do is maybe pop a sticker over completed books, because that's not something I will track each month, and maybe just change that to YouTube and Instagram and pop those details in there. Either way, it really doesn't matter. And then we just go into the next month. So that's that. I'm debating whether I should disc bind this or whether I should just tab the pages for each month. I haven't quite made my mind up yet. We will see. We will see. Anyway, so that's the colouring book tracker. It's brand new and it's from Rachel. Rachel designed it and she goes as crafting Mama Bear, and you can grab this over on Amazon, and it is very, very reasonably priced, and I am looking forward to using this over the next year. So yeah, that is everything. I finally got there. Sorry that I babbled on for so long. I hope you all have a lovely, lovely Christmas, which is only a week away. I will be back after Christmas with another haul, because I know I'm getting some colouring stuff for Christmas. And I will also be back with my pages for December. Happy Christmas, everybody. Take care, guys. Bye.